Hi there, my name is Patrick Lang. I'm the founder and CEO of Certainty Management. We're a veteran-owned profit consulting firm headquartered in Henderson, Nevada. We have associates across the country from coast to coast and clients in all 50 states. One of the divisions through which we help our clients improve their profitability is our funding division. We help them access lines of credit and equipment financing, purchase order funding, supply chain, and more. Well, one of the offerings we have within that funding division is focused on raising funding for name, image, and likeness athletes and programs. If you're familiar with the NIL space, it's a bit of a newer, let's call it industry or arena. It's come from recent legislation where the Supreme Court stated that college athletes deserve to be compensated for their own NIL. Colleges have for decades been benefiting from these athletes' NIL. They've made billions of dollars promoting and supporting and highlighting these athletes. They could not get paid for their own name, image, and likeness. Well, all that has changed with the Supreme Court's legislation. There's another development in this space that is competitive or complementary, whatever you might say. It is the transfer portal. Through the transfer portal, students can transfer to other universities or colleges and start playing immediately. They can transfer without a penalty, where in the past that wasn't the case. In a very real sense, many believe that NIL has to exist. It has to be a part of this equation to help balance the transfer portal. NIL dollars and programs help attract students to the universities and colleges, to the various institutions. It also helps provide a way to incentivize them to stay, to not leave just because another university comes calling. Well, there's also a complexity that makes NIL very challenging, and that is that the IRS has stated that donations to students for NIL purposes, NIL targeted students and programs, are not tax deductible. There are collectives and other things that are trying to get around that, but repeatedly the IRS keeps saying this is not a tax-deductible event. So what do? Well, if you're in this space, if you have an alma mater you care about, if you have a college student or students that you'd like to support and you're wondering how to get around this, how do you overcome this tax challenge? Well, we have a solution. Imagine being able to convert your tax liabilities of at least $50,000 to $100,000 or more, but convert that tax liability into an investment instead, with an ROI, potential royalties, or ongoing executive producer credits, and so forth, and also be able to donate a portion, typically 25 to 30%, to your NIL athletes or programs of choice. Maybe you want to donate to a Title IX program, build out women's soccer or golf or something. It doesn't all have to go to basketball and football, although that's where a lot of the dollars go. But when you participate in this program, you're taking part in a project that's tied to the film and television arena. See, film and television is creating so much content, so many jobs, that there are significant state and federal tax incentives when you do so. You take your tax liability and put it into one of these projects, you get tax mitigation and tax benefits back in the very first year. Now your money's working for you. You have an ROI, potentially executive producer credits, royalties ongoing, and you can donate a portion to NIL. I won't go into more detail on this. I'm not the expert. You need to talk to the attorneys, the accounting team, the team that has brought this together. Know that they've funded over $1 billion in projects, over 90 major projects in the film and television space over the last 18 years. This is a very clear tax code. It's not gray area, it's black and white. Any tax attorney or accountant, CPA who looks at it will agree. This is a program, it's a special project for us. We were invited to take part in it because of a long-term relationship we have over 25 years. You know, there's a lot of people out there looking for a solution to the NIL dilemma. This is a solution. This is an offering that is truly win-win-win for all involved. You get your tax liability taken care of and convert it into something that will pay you an ROI. you can create funding that is tax deductible, that does have these benefits to your students or programs of choice. The projects obviously get funding they need. Everybody wins. It's extraordinary. It is truly unlocking the NIL code. So if this is an area of interest to you, please reach back out to whomever shared this video with you. Let us know if you'd like to schedule a discovery call. The minimum infusion is $50,000. So this is for higher net worth individuals that are looking for tax benefits, looking for a way to help, looking for a way perhaps to support their alma mater or the students in need. There's a lot more that goes into it. We can answer all of your questions. Please reach out to us. We'd be happy to do so. Let's do some good. Let's help these kids. Let's help the programs that are relying on their talent and their interest. This is a win-win program that can do exactly that. We look forward to speaking with you. Thanks for listening, and take care of yourself. We'll talk to you soon.